this group talks about a lot of interesting stuff. I like the part where they talk about their new system. It looks promising. What do you think?
No. I don't think so. It's the same system at core.
What makes you say that?
Well, I sense something evil in them beyond their facade.
What do you mean?
They are not what they appear to be. Just because they look nice, doesn't mean they have the best interest for people. People don't realize that the same people who are manifesting chaos are often offering solutions at the same time. This group is just one of such groups that are offering solutions, just to win the hearts and minds of people.
Go on.
Sure. You see, this group talks about a new system, but they are aiming for global centralization like the New World Order. Centralization means more power in hands of a few people, which is opposite to freedom. They talk about love, peace, harmony, unity, prosperity, liberty, equality, change and all right words, to make it sound fantastic, but it doesn't change the fact that it's tyranny. Is there such a thing as good tyranny?
No.
This is just another way of expressing global fascism. It's sleight of hand. They just replaced fear with love, in order to seduce people into their system. Adolf Hitler used this manipulation technique, and so did Barack Obama.
You're right. Why didn't I see this before?
And I can give you another example of how their system is identical to the New World Order. They want a few men to monitor and control the world resources. This is just another way of expressing the power to control the world's money supply. Whoever controls the resources under their resource-based economy will rule the world. In their video, they said people are the society's resources. What a coincidence. That's exactly how the ruling elite think of us. Also, they want a global computer hub system that controls every decision for the humanity. Whoever runs this system will have power over the rest of people. No matter how you look at it, it's tyranny. They are just using materialistic freedom as a bait to seduce people to accept the New World Order from another angle. And if you compare their system with the New World Order from a greater perspective, you'll see that it's just another way of expressing the left-right paradigm of politics. I really care less what people do with this group, because I respect their free will. If they resonate with them, that's their choice. However, a problem rises when these people impose their group norm on others. I had a personal interaction with fanatics of this group. You disagree with them about something, and you get jumped on by the majority. They harass and condemn you till you change your mind. They talk about love and freedom, but they can't respect free will. This is a typical example of conditional love. It's another form of control, which is totalitarianism in the name of love. People want freedom, but they don't seem to understand what it is. They want to give their power away to groups, leaders, gurus, or extraterrestrials who pose themselves as saviors. People often blame the system, but don't see the real cause of problems. They want to replace the current enslavement with another enslavement. The real cause is that we give our power away. Everything emanates from it. If we stop giving our power away, we'll be all set free from their manipulation and control. It's that simple.
What do you think about this group? They are trying to disclose UFO information and stuff.
As I have explained in our previous conversation, the same group that is manifesting chaos is often offering solutions at the same time. This is just another group that is offering solutions, just to win the hearts and minds of people. I came across their latest video called Contact and Disclosure, the Final Sequence. Since I was very skeptical about Dr. Greer and this organization, I was curious to hear what they had to say. There is a saying, beauty is only skin deep. On the skin level, all we see is beauty, but beneath the skin level, all we see is evil. Dr. Greer admitted that Lawrence Rockefeller was involved with this group. He made it sound like Lawrence was a good guy, and was fighting other members of Rockefeller. He doesn't realize that it's part of their sophisticated game to give us the impression that they are divided. In fact, they are merely playing the role of the good and the evil. He also said that he and his crew had been channeling with beings from Orion. He was telling us this as he showed a video footage of UFOs. Interestingly, many reptilian races come from this area of galaxy. I immediately realized that this is where he got the project name, the Orion Project.
I was wondering where he got that name.
What astonished me was that he believes there are no negative extraterrestrials.
Yes, I remember it. He claims that Greys and reptilians are PLF, programmable life form, created by the shadow government.
I almost couldn't believe what I was hearing. If that was the case, where did the shadow government get their advanced technology? Their witnesses said they had been reverse engineering on alien technology. Does he really think benevolent extraterrestrials would strike a deal with the government that enslaves its own people? If the shadow government created those creatures, then why would we have people from many walks of life from all over the world reporting about being experimented and inseminated by these creatures he describes as PLFs? If they weren't extraterrestrials, why would we keep seeing them in the astral realm? How do we account for ancient sculptures that depict reptilian gods? Why is the dragon legend being the common theme on every culture? As you can see, he contradicts himself big time. Unfortunately, many people don't see this contradiction. Since this group has become another religion and control, the followers of this group just believe anything he says. Anyway, they announced that they would initiate a first contact with the Orion beings. The revelation is amazing. I came to realize that this organization is a vehicle for the grand deception. In other words, they are using this group to mislead people and stage the event. It serves two purposes. I now understand their agenda very clearly. ABC's made a remake version of TV series called V. Do you remember the original V series? A reptilian race from Sirius coming to Earth, posing as a benevolent human race, the grand deception type of scenario. Interestingly, the timing of V coincides with the Disclosure Project's first contact announcement. And movies such as Moon Rising and 2012 are clear signs that the Illuminati are on the move to disclose UFO information in order to calibrate our minds for the arrival of extraterrestrials. The rumor about Obama disclosing UFO information is just another sign. It's important that we don't let them give us solutions.
What do you know about the Galactic Federation of Light? They claim that they are our brothers and sisters from the space, who are here to help and save us.
That's what they want us to believe. We're in the game of duality. Things are not as beautiful as they depict. Most spiritual teachings say that positive energy is good and negative energy is evil. This belief puts a smoke in the mirror to see into the matrix, because evil uses both negative and positive energy to manipulate us. As written in many scriptures, love and seduction have always been used by evil as means of manipulation. If you doubt it, just watch how the Illuminati play both good cops and bad cops to manipulate us. You can witness the fact that they play with both energies to manipulate us. Just because someone uses love energy doesn't mean that he has our best interest. This is why relationship is often very difficult. So don't judge things by the book cover. We need to see through the facade to really look into the matrix. Anyway, here is how they play their game. First, they covertly create chaos, such as war, economic collapse, natural catastrophe, terrorist attack, or whatever. When people are in the state of fear, outrage, and despair, they would ask for solutions. At this stage, they openly offer solutions to the problems they covertly created. Many people think this manipulation is only used by the Illuminati, and a group of malevolent extraterrestrials are controlling them from behind the scene, and that's it. Hold on for a second. Do you really think that the ones on top of hierarchy are less sophisticated than the ones below them?
No. I expect that they would be more cunning, sophisticated and sinister.
Exactly. The critical factor to understand is that the group of extraterrestrials who control the Illuminati are using the same manipulation, but more sophisticated version. They successfully projected a movie that there is a battle between the Galactic Federation of Light and the Dark Alliance. As I have explained earlier, we're in the game of duality. The negative force is in charge of this game, meaning that they control both sides of polarity. The true benevolent extraterrestrials who won't interfere with our affairs are outside the box, because they understand that this is just the game to duality for us to experience. There is the beginning and the end to everything, Alpha and Omega. The end time is coming soon, but we have to walk out on our own. It's us who holds the keys, not them. The false ones are seducing us with love and utopian visions to keep us within this matrix. Many people fall for this seduction because they are so tired of negativity, suffering, and pain. This is why they were going on manifesting chaos in the first place. Without chaos, they can't sell love and offer solutions to win our hearts and minds. That's how it works. So the group of extraterrestrials who are currently interacting with us through channeling and visitation are false ones. By just reading their messages, we can tell that their love is conditional. Evil is very good at posing as light and selling love, but their love is always conditional. This creates a hole for us to dig into the matrix and see through their lies. The Galactic Federation of Light is structured very much like a corporation. They have a few leaders on top, followed by management teams, and then workers. Interestingly, it closely resembles how the Illuminati and malevolent extraterrestrial races operate. Something is wrong in this picture.